Good morning from Tbilisi. We've woken up today to the most beautiful blue skies and sun, and we've come straight to Pit Stop Moto here in Tbilisi to get our tyres changed. Now, our tyres are looking pretty good, but to be on the safe side, we are going to change them.
So the TKC 80s that we put on in Turkey have actually got about 4,500 kilometers on them, and I think they're looking pretty good actually. We've been pretty careful with them, so no hard acceleration, no high speeds, and I reckon we'd easily get another 2,000 out of them. But as we're doing another stage of the journey now, we need to make sure that the tyres will last the whole length of this next stage, so we're actually going to put on the Karoo 4s. Now, I've used these before on some of the off-road trainings, and the Karoo 4s appear to have like a lot more rubber on them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. They look fantastic actually with this central line. They do look different considering they're both a 50/50 tyre. So.
They do, don't they? So I'll be interested in how these go on the road as well. Maybe they'll be a little bit quieter and feel a little bit less resistance than those, but yeah, we're going to get those put on here. Great place actually. They had a full stock of tyres here, so you can actually choose which ones you got here, which is great. So Pit Stop in Tbilisi is a great place to put in the maps in case you need something.
So the guys are just behind me taking off Storm's rear tyre and getting ready for his new one. I'm looking forward to seeing the difference actually. I did find that the last set that we had on were a little bit bumpy when it came to the higher speeds. Something between like 70 and 90 kilometers an hour, you really felt the vibration through the rear foot peg. So I'm interested to see the difference between the last 50/50 and this 50/50, and then I don't know what tyres we're going to have next, but it's nice to have them change. The next stage of the journey is a more, what word can I use? It's a more difficult in a lot of ways when it comes to remoteness, political, geographical, all of the things. It's getting a little bit tougher as we enter stage 3 of this journey. So it's nice to not have to think about tyres for at least another 4,000 kilometers. Storm's front tyre is now off. And we're just waiting for that one to be put onto his wheel and we'll be on our way. But so far, Storm looks amazing. 12,000 kilometers. Still looks brand new. But the rear one is on now. They do look like they've got a really good amount of tread.
Right, we've got the new tyres on now, so that's going to do us, I reckon, for another 5,000 or 6,000 kilometres of stress-free biking. These are the Karoo 4s, and I think these were basically designed for this bike, so I think these are going to be a good match to the R1300 GSA.
In quite a unique location is Pit Stop.
It sure is, isn't it? It seems to be the place to get your car done, your bike done. There's a lot going on around here.
We are just leaving the city of Tbilisi now and heading on our way north up towards the Georgian Military Road, which is going to be an awesome ride. It's quite late in the afternoon, the tyre change took quite a while, and getting out of the city has been hectic as it was entering the city. Tbilisi, specifically Tbilisi, but Georgia for driving is not for the faint of heart. Today kind of marks the last day that we'll be here in Georgia. Tomorrow we'll be entering a new country, so we're going to savour up every moment we can of Georgia. And it's kind of fitting because this was the first road that we did when we arrived here 3 years ago for another trip that we did where we took a 4x4 throughout Georgia. So it's kind of ending and beginning at the same way. And I remember how blown away we were by this road, and we're going to go even further up it this time. We stopped about halfway, or maybe we did 75% of it last time, so we're going to get to see all of it today. So we're just heading towards Mishketvia now, which is another lovely town just outside of Tbilisi. It's got a great kind of town centre, a church up on the hill that you can go and visit, and lots of guest houses and homestays there. It's quite nice to go from Tbilisi to Musketvia and then onward from there, but we're not too far now. There's another restaurant there called House of Beans, which I highly recommend if you're planning a tour of Georgia. But I think we've got another maybe 20 kilometers of congested roads before we take the turn off for the Georgian Military Road. How are you doing today, Sean?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. I'll be happy to leave the city. It's a bit chaotic and hot. I think when we get to the mountains, it should be a bit cooler.
Yeah.
And a lot quieter, although I say quieter, we are expecting a lot of congestion from the lorries and trucks.
Yeah, this is true. But at least it's only a single way road, as in one traffic one way, one traffic the other way. It's not a motorway or anything, so it should be alright.
Right, so the plan is today to get to the most northern point where you can still stay, which is about 20-30 minutes away from the border. So we're going to stay there tonight as close as we can, and then tomorrow we're going to get up super early so we can get to the border and hopefully avoid some of the queues. I still think there's going to be some queues there, but it might be a little bit calmer. But some of the nice rides coming up soon. We've got one of the passes as well. It's actually a ski area. The last time we were here, there was still like a meter of snow by the side of the road. But I think the snow will have gone by now, but we don't know. We might see some.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice ride, as you said. This is one of the only routes up and through Russia, so it is going to be busy with the trucks. So we just pulled in to grab a drink and fill up the camelback with some water before we head into the more remote section. I haven't booked a hotel yet. I want to see if they get any cheaper as the day goes on.
Yeah, they usually do, don't they? It's what we found so far.
But so far, views like this, roads are quite fast and quite busy, but we're not on the official military road just yet. Cows, dogs, horses, everything.
All of the things.
It's a windy day today on the military road.
It is quite windy. Yeah, and you can feel there's certainly some ruts forming from all the trucks that use this road. It's quite a bumpy road. Yeah, there it is.
Ananuri. Looks like it's had quite a lot of work done to it since we were last here.
That lake was empty when we were here.
Yes, it was.
Rightly?
So that is Ananuri. You can go and have a wander around that. It's quite cool. It's got a little church and a little fortress. Today we're going to keep on going because there's a lot more to see on this road. Yeah, I think we were here in April, so it was quite barren. It wasn't as lush as it is right now. After that winter hit, we stopped in that supermarket
to get
food. It's nice to see that a lot of the places are still open. There's nothing sadder than when you return to a place and things have closed and look in disarray. But here in Georgia, it looks like everything's improved. The roads, there's more shops, a lot more businesses. All of the attractions still have had a lot of work done to them to improve them or to restore them and maintain them. We still have around 90 kilometers on this road north, and with every kilometer we gain some altitude. It's quite spectacular when you get near the top. Is this it already, the backup of the trucks?
Might be. That's where it was last time though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
At least they're nice and wide so the cars can get through.
So we've done another 40 kilometers on the Georgian Military Road. The scenery is beautiful through this region, but now we're getting closer to the border, which means things are getting a little bit busier on the truck side, which kind of make for the ride to suffer a little bit.
Yeah.
another few kilometers and the trucks are still going. I think it might be like this all the way to the border, which would mean there's about 60 kilometers, 60 to 65 kilometers of truck traffic up to the border.
Yeah, these guys are going to be in their cabins for days, if not a week. Hope they brought plenty of supplies with them.
It's hard to even explain it until you're here, isn't it? Like, you're driving and driving and driving, and then you just hundreds, almost thousands of trucks just stopped. The weather's taking a turn for the cloudy. The reason we didn't stay in Tbilisi for too long is because there is a really bad weather front coming in, and Tbilisi and this area is going to be rain and really windy for the next week, so we couldn't really wait it out with our visa expiring, so we needed to get a move on really. But you can see that the weather's changing. At 12 o'clock there it looks I can't even say that word. I've got to learn that word.
You've got to practice that word, isn't it?
Anyway, it's looking dark and scary up ahead.
It sure is.
Which is kind of fitting. It's such a shame about the trucks and stuff on this road, because it's so beautiful, this route up to the monument through the mountains. Looks like the trucks wait there and then maybe wait again further on, do you think? Because they've stopped now.
Yeah, and then move them on. Maybe it's a safe place for them to wait.
I think we're getting to the good bit now.
Yeah, it looks like there's a twisty section coming up one of the passes. Yeah, lots of switchbacks. I remember last time this was not paved, it was quite cobbly, but it looks like they've been doing some big improvements to the area, so it might be easy today.
Hopefully that'd make a change, wouldn't it?
It would.
But everyone's pulling in here for a coffee. We just changed the batteries. I'm gonna keep on going. You just don't want to get stuck behind a truck. Seems to be a lot of cars on transit plates, doesn't there?
Yeah, I think people are buying them here and taking them back.
Just arriving in one of the towns that are along the Georgian Military Road now. There's quite a few hotels in this one, and in the winter this turns into quite the little ski resort up here. When we came last time there was snow on the ground and the road was in a lot worse condition than it is now, so it's actually been quite an easy, smooth ride when it comes to the road conditions.
Yeah, it has, and there's not been as many trucks as I thought there would be.
No.
So the roads are pretty quiet at the moment.
We've got quite high in altitude now as well. We just did a few switchbacks a minute ago that's brought us up to this height, but we still have a long way to go. Still got at least another 40 kilometres.
Yeah, temperature's dropping too. It's 16 degrees now.
Oh wow. There was not a Dunkin' Donuts last time we were here. Incredible how much has changed. I think we can just about see the Peace Monument on the left side of us. I think we're going to go past it in a few minutes. I cannot believe we're back here. It's so weird. There it is. One of the most amazing mosaics I think that still exists.
Yeah, it's gigantic, isn't it? We did a separate video on this road I'll put a link to it at the end. But yeah, we got a little bit closer to the mosaics last time. It's pretty spectacular. It's quite busy though.
Really busy.
Just a short walk up from the car park is the Friendship Monument. It's actually situated in a beautiful spot. It's in this valley here, so you actually get great views of the surrounding area. But there it is, right up ahead. Let's go and have a closer look. So here is the Friendship Monument on the Georgian Military Road. It is massive. You don't actually get to feel how big it is until you stand in the middle and look around. It's not quite 360 mosaics, but as close as you get, you can actually see the little depictions that each mosaic scene is painting there. Really impressive. I think it was built in the 80s, and it was to mark the 200 years since the Treaty of Georgian. And it's about 2,300 meters high, which is why you have such a good view of the valley below. So we're gonna head back onto the Georgian Military Road now. I think where we're gonna stay tonight is only about 30 minutes away. Em's over there, guarding Storm. So I think we'll swap and she can go and have a look at the monument now.
So I am just walking up to the monument, and it's quite strange standing here really, because it's a monument that's built to celebrate friendship, but this region has seen so much conflict. It's kind of a reminder that history isn't always black and white. Things aren't always as they seem. Whatever you think about this monument, the location is unreal. We're standing at nearly 2,400 meters above sea level, right on the edge of the Caucasus Mountains. So this monument was built by the Soviets in the 1980s to kind of celebrate a treaty that had been done 200 years prior, to kind of show that Russia was going to protect Georgia. That obviously didn't pan out exactly as this monument kind of depicts. When you walk around on the inside, you can see kind of two stories, a Georgian side and a Russian side. And it's kind of interesting to look at it and think, what do these tiles really mean? What do they really represent? I think everyone's going to have a different interpretation of the tiles and a different interpretation of the events that happened after. But it's really a monument meant to show unity. But for a lot of Georgians, it's a reminder of what they lost. I can see why they chose this area for the monument. It's peaceful, it's beautiful. It's also seen a lot of battles, a lot of shifting borders, shifting alliances, but it kind of makes you feel small in a really beautiful way. It's a very interesting part of the world that we're exploring at the moment, and it's going to get even more interesting as we cross the border tomorrow. But for now, for today, Georgia is absolutely beautiful. This road is magnificent. This area, fantastic and definitely worth exploring. The monument behind me has a lot of different meanings to a lot of different people, but whatever you think of it, there's no reason not to stop and take a few moments to enjoy it. The mosaic work is stunning, and we're running out of these little relics from the past. They're starting to disappear. So it's nice to take a few minutes to have a look around. I'm going to walk back now to the bike, hop on it, and see what the next few, well, we've got 30 kilometers now until we reach hopefully a hotel for the evening. And then we've got a big challenge ahead.
All right, it's goodbye to the monument. And we've got a place to stay, which is not too far off now, which is great. It's dropped down to 12 degrees. I was not expecting it to get this cold, but then we are at quite a high altitude, so I guess it should have been expected.
Yeah, I'm just reaching for my heated seat.
Yeah, we'll need it for 30 minutes.
So
wow,
we're staying... Oh, sorry, what did you say, Sean?
I was going to say that is one big flock of sheep on the horizon there. Look at them. Look at
wow!
them.
Georgian sheep. We're getting into the really nice bit of this pass now. Kind of swoops up and over these mountains. I
have to say, we've only had these Caro 4s on for the last 100 kilometre maybe, or probably even less, isn't it?
I love them.
Yeah, they feel a lot more like they want to go into a corner.
I love them. I've got like next to no vibration through the rear pegs.
Yeah, okay, in comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a great tyre, I think. I'd be interested to see what sort of mileage we get from them.
And also how they perform off-road. Also.
Well, they're pretty good off-road, because I had them on for all of the training courses with BMW.
You did, didn't you? I forgot that. Yeah, but I haven't had my judgment of them yet
no,
off-road.
you haven't.
So.
That's true. Well, you did briefly.
Yeah, I did actually. Some remnants of a wall there. I wonder if there was a castle there at one point, or it's
Could have
just
been, yeah.
a farmer dividing his land. But it seems quite a chunky wall.
Wow. Bit of blue skies breaking through for us.
Caucasus Mountains showing off, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty spectacular.
Still a few little patches of snow, but not much. I can't remember at what point we turned around.
It was just up here, I think. We didn't go much further than this. So around the next bend will all be new for us.
Got some silly overtakes going on here.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the 4x4 club's just come through.
Big pothole. Oof, I think I'm going to need a hug. It's getting quite cold.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Ooh, got a shift. Oh, we've got a lorry doing an overtake.
You can't deny this region. It's so beautiful because I mean this range that borders Russia and Georgia is the one that we saw when we were up doing that most dangerous road in Georgia that turned out to be like the most easy pass in the entire world.
Are they in Turkey?
No, in Georgia the other day when we were camping. Okay. That's like the same range, isn't it? And it's beautiful. Yeah. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right.
I think these stretch on a little bit further as well, all the way till they get to the well, it's not the ocean, is it? It's another sea. It's not the Black Sea.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the sea that you can get a boat across to Turkmenistan from Azerbaijan.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Can't think of it off the top of my head. Yeah, this is all new now. I don't remember seeing a tunnel before.
No, we didn't come down this side. We just turned around up there.
It was all snowed off, wasn't it? There was literally snow on the road. Got some cool shades of ground here where there's water. What red? They were Russian.
They were. Let's come in for an explore.
That's cool. So I think this on the right side of us.
Yeah, the other right side.
Yeah, is a road for the winter that they've kind of built.
Like a tunnel, aren't they? Winter tunnels. They're a bit rough inside, but it's better than clearing the snow, I guess. There's
also like a road on the other side of
like a little track, maybe it's for the farmers or the shepherds and stuff. And are they ski lifts in the background? I think they are. But this is actually a great area to ski in.
Yeah. Look at the truck, Sean.
Oh gosh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's a queue and a half.
We're still, what, 20 kilometres and then another 20 at least.
Yeah.
Because we're staying tonight in a village that's, I would reckon about might be 10 to 15 kilometers away from the border.
So there's the other side of that tunnel that we saw them building by that bridge. That is one colossal construction project, and yeah, they've actually built an entire concrete factory by the looks of it to build it. Really impressive, because that wasn't there a few years ago.
No. I love this range that's just come into view, this mountain that's in front of us now that we're going to go around.
It's all very green too. Really pretty.
I imagine the road is going to get worse from now on, Sean, as well.
Not sure, might do.
The trucks continue.
Yeah, the ever non-stop line of trucks.
I feel really sorry for them.
Yeah, it's a long wait. Oh well, hope they're getting paid anyway.
Hopefully.
Pretty impressive valley though. It's worse places to be stuck.
I think a little business going to the mall and selling them some fresh bread and hot coffee might go a long way, but they have amazing cabins, don't they?
They do. They're very self-sufficient, or so. Probably got enough supplies for a month. It looks like there's some cave dwellings on the right there, similar to the ones in Turkey, but not quite.
Interesting.
It is. I think this is a very seldomly seen area. Loads of truckies have seen it, granted, but not many else. And just the break of the clouds there is that gigantic mountain. That must be the 5,000 meter one that we saw the other day.
Ah, yes. Didn't know there was such a big town on this route.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Couple of guest houses to stay at. Alright, I'll hop off. I think it's a good idea to fuel up.
Hello. You the benzene? Full, please. 95, please. Card.
Madloba.
Right, that's
Always
good.
feels good, doesn't it, to have a full tank?
It does, full time. There's one less thing you need to worry about when we get through the border tomorrow.
New tyres, full tank.
Gosh, it's stress-free life, isn't it?
Only the most stressful border crossing in the world incoming, but yeah. I like how they decided to tarmac that bit of road and then this bit.
Yeah,
just leave
like
a little bit in between.
A little bit. It's good in it. Just keep you on your toes.
Just to add that little element of adventure. Like it.
That we crave.
Alright, how many more kilometres till the hotel?
1.2. It's literally around the corner. There's a supermarket there.
That's good. Didn't expect there again to be a big place like this. I don't know why.
No, I didn't either, to be honest. A big supermarket.
Got it all.
Right, so we're up here, are we? Yeah.
Oh, got some gravel.
Some bumpy road.
It's that nasty stuff where it's like gravelly, sandy, tarmacy, bumpy.
Oh, I feel like we've entered winter again now.
Yeah, I do too. Get the heated vest out. Get the keys, gloves on.
We'd packed them away. I didn't think we need them for a while.
think as soon as you take the sun away from these high altitude areas.
There's a cow there being milked traditionally.
Really? By hand?
Yeah, hand milked.
That's lovely. Did you miss your turn in?
No, not at all. It's at the end of the road.
Oh, I'm looking at the sat nav.
Ah, no, you can ignore that one. That's got a different destination in.
Good doggy, bad doggy. Good doggy. Now, I would like to put a little bit of a disclaimer in now that we're about to stay in a very nice hotel. A very, very nice hotel. But I paid for this hotel with my points earned from all of the other hotels that we have stayed in, so basically it was free.
Is that your girl maths coming in?
It is girl math, but it's also facts. It is facts. So we saved up all of our points to be able to have 1 or 2 nights in the trip in slightly nicer accommodation, and because we have quite a stressful few days ahead of us, and this one was 50% off as well, we are staying in quite a snazzy ski resort style hotel.
Or you get to it from here, maybe?
So that is where we're staying with the naked man stood on the balcony.
Oh, yeah.
He's naked.
No, he's got his pants on. He's got pants on.
He does not have pants on, Sean. He does not have pants
He
on.
does.
He does not. Maybe you have to I think it was up there where we were.
Yeah, I think so too.
But these are nice as well. There's lots of nice places to stay. You just wanted to do a little bit of off-roading to test out the cars, didn't you? I see you, Sean. Whoa, 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 whoa! You are not in enduro mode. That's a restaurant as well, that Tibba.
Ah, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's walkable from the hotel if we don't fancy the hotel food. Should we try this again?
Yeah, try a third time.
Right. What do you think of those cabins? I think they're pretty perfect.
Oh yeah, I like them with the little square bit on the side.
Yeah. Just pull the bike down there. Alright.
We're leaning a bit precariously here.
Do you want me to get off?
Yeah, you better add.
I'll help you. You want me to push forward, push back?
No, I can use the air bike.
It's like they built a hotel in the garden of this house. How was your day, Sean?
It was alright.
You poor thing. Shall I go and check us in?
Yes, please,
I'll head on in. I would like a room in the most difficult place.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll accommodate that request.
Do you reckon? I reckon it's down here to reception.
You want to come back for your passport now?
Okay, so before Sean and I completely destroy this room with all of our stuff, let me give you a quick room tour. So come on in. This is the hallway, and just off the hall we have the bathroom with what looks like a fantastic shower and little dressing room area. Then through here we have a lovely bed, got some towels and slippers, but the main event, the pièce de résistance. We have what looks, oh, if I can get out, can I get, there we go. Look at this view. How beautiful is that? And I think when the cloud clears, maybe tomorrow morning we'll be able to see another one of the big mountains just hidden behind there. But what an incredible view. So it's quite chilly out there on the balcony, so I'm gonna come on in because it's lovely and warm in here. And I think I'm gonna have a quick shower and then I might head down to the pool and the sauna. It's one of the reasons I chose this hotel to stay for tonight, because we've got quite a difficult few days coming up. I thought it'd be nice for us to have a little bit of relaxed time, a little bit of time for me and Sean to kind of plan through the next 48 to 72 hours. There's a pool, there's a sauna, there's also a gorgeous restaurant, so I think that's what I'm going to do next. And I also wanted to point out, quite like simultaneously with all this is a 4-star beautiful hotel. We could never really have put this in the budget if we hadn't been using hotels.com. We use it majority hotels.com and booking.com. We're not affiliated with them. We have no like sponsorship or whatever. This isn't an ad. It's just my preferred way of finding these discounted hotels. We are platinum VIP members because we stay at so many hotels, so it's something like 30 nights a year and you get this platinum status. With this platinum status you get discounts that normal people can't unlock or your standard user can't unlock. So this hotel should have been, I think, €80 a night. I got it 50% off down to 40, and I had €40 worth of 1 key points that made it free for us to stay tonight, which is kind of cool and kind of a little hack. And I save them up and then I can use them on these nicer stays. So we really have been getting a lot of bargains along the way. So we're going to enjoy the evening here. I think Sean's just taking a few moments out on the balcony, and maybe we'll talk to you a little bit later about what's been going on over the past couple of days. So after a swim and a quick sauna, we've come down to dinner and we've ordered hin kali, which is a local delicacy here in Georgia, and I'm very excited to try it. So dumplings of all different variations come from all over this region, all the way to China. So this one is filled with a potato and I think a little bit of a cheese. Let's give it a try. Really pleasant, really mild. The dough is quite thin, which is nice. It's got little chunks of potato and then you've got like a creamy cheese filling. Really tasty, really satisfying. So we've just finished dinner and I thought I'd pop out and check on Storm before we head up to bed. I think you might have gathered, because Sean and I aren't very good at hiding our emotions. Today has been a bit, not what the word is. It's been a different vibe, probably. Sean has been really sick today. He got food poisoning from a restaurant in Tbilisi and has been being sick all throughout today and all last night, and he's still not feeling very well at all. So he's really had to push through. We were thinking about taking a day off, but unfortunately the hotel we were in didn't have another room for the night and we would have had to have packed up anyway, so we decided to keep on going, and plus we have this deadline of the border. So there's been that going on in the background, and also the stress of the next stage, the next part of the trip. So tomorrow we'll be heading to Russia. We'll be crossing the border and then spending around 4 days riding through Russia on our way to Kazakhstan. Now, that comes with a lot of nerves. As much as we're absorbing and loving every second of Georgia, you also have a little bit of nerves about what's going to happen next and what's going to happen over the next few days. So I don't think we've hid that very well today. I think we've been quite subdued in ourselves, and poor Sean is really not feeling great. So I'm hoping that he feels better tomorrow and he has enough rest tonight. I've sent him to bed with some peppermint tea. He couldn't really eat anything this evening, so hopefully he regains his strength. I'm not feeling 100% myself either, but I didn't eat as much at the restaurant as he did, so yeah, he's really struggling. So it's good night from us, and we'll see you all in the next episode where we ride into Russia.